I thought I would do a video, seeing as it's been forever since I did my last one, and I feel like the last one I think was my Arbonne one, and ironically I'm going to be doing another set of Arbonne. I'm going to be reviewing another set of Arbonne products, and I wasn't planning on doing a video for these. I was just going to leave it as my blog post, but I felt like I wanted to do a video, and so yeah, I thought I would do one on the stuff that Andrea, that my friend who is an Arbonne consultant representative, I'm not entirely sure what they're called, she gave me another set of products to review and try out. So yeah, I thought I would do a video for you guys. So the first product that I'm going to be talking about in this video is the FC5 Conditioning Body Moisture, and it has fresh pumpkin cell extracts and a Moisture Fresh complex. And the idea behind the FC5 range, as I've mentioned in a previous video, is that the range consists of 5 vegetable, the products in it contain at least one of the 5 vegetables or fruits that are within the range, and one of them is pumpkin, and hence this has fresh pumpkin cell extracts and a Moisture Fresh complex. And the Moisture Fresh complex is kind of what it says in the name, it's to help moisturise. It's like a formula to help moisturise your skin. And so yeah, the FC5 range is just to help maintain youthful looking skin really. And this is in the travel size version. Now the full size, which has 237 millilitres in it, costs £22, but this is the 60 millilitre version. Andrea gave it to me to try out for the week, and yeah, this is the 60 millilitre version, which you can only get as part of the travel set. And the thing is, you're only eligible for that travel set if you spend £150 on Arbonne Arbonne products, and then you pay an extra £20 on top of that for the set, which consists of a bunch of other things like this, which I think is really handy. They're a nice size, and I've barely used any out of this, and I feel like this is actually quite a nice size, and for something that costs £22, it's you're not going to run out of it quickly, is what I mean. Oops. So yeah, as to whether it works, it does what it says. It is a moisturiser. It helps keep the skin, it helps stop the skin getting dry. You can use it on your hands, your legs, you can use it anywhere, I think. Although I got really confused because it's not like, it's called a conditioning body moisture, which I didn't really understand, like whether it was like a hand cream or a body lotion. I got a tad confused. I know, stupid me. But yeah, you can use it everywhere really, and it works. I particularly liked, I don't know if that's just because of the size, it's really handy to carry around, and it is because of the size, it's handy to carry around and just like top up on your hands. My hands get really dry, and I like to use it for that. The only thing is that I feel I haven't really got a use, or not a use, a need for it. It's £22 for 237 millilitres, and I just feel like I can't justify the price. And I know price isn't always such a big deal for people, but it is if you're spending that much money on a product that's not worth that price, if that makes any sense. Now, I'm not saying that this isn't a good product, it is, but I don't think it's worth that amount. In my opinion, if you're willing to spend that much amount on a body moisturiser, why not spend a little bit more and get the Arbonne SeaSource Detox Bar, which I really do think is fabulous. You get 354 millilitres for £34, and it lasts you for ages. This is my mum's, which I steal, so between the two of us, I think we've had it for 6 months maybe? I don't know, I think somewhere around that time. And we've only got to like there, it's just, I think it's worth it. but then that's my opinion. And I just think if you're choosing between these two, just get this one because it is better and it smells amazing. Oh, that's something. The smell of this, apparently it smells of pumpkin, which would make sense because it's got pumpkin smell extracts. But I didn't realise pumpkin even had a smell, which is kind of stupid because most fruits do. But I would like to describe it as like a sherbety, soapy kind of smell, and it's not bad. Like, but it kind of, I feel like if I smelled it too much, it would make me feel a bit sick, or like it would just kind of be a bit too sweet. But it has that smell that makes you just want to smell it over and over again. So I don't know. So yeah, I just feel like for this, you might as well either spend a little bit more and get the SeaSource Detox Bar Re-mineralizing Body Lotion for 24 hours. I was able to pronounce that this time. If you want to spend that much, or just if you don't even want to spend that much, go for the Body Shop's body butter. They have a variety of flavours or smells as such. This one is just the She one, or She, I can't ever pronounce that, which costs £12.50 for 200 millilitres. So even if you bought 2 of those for 400, it would only cost £3 extra if you bought the full size of this. So in terms of cost, this is brilliant. Anyway, moving aside from that product, we'll go on to the makeup primer. Andrea lent me this. It's the Arbonne makeup primer, which has 30 millilitres in it, and it costs 25, I think. So in comparison to the Benefit Bad Girl, which I have tried, it's only a little bit more, and I have to say this stuff is just 10 times better. It's just, I'll show you it. It's kind of a gel formula. Yeah, it's just really nice, and it's just the feel of it. It's so, I don't even know how to describe it. It's like, it's almost like you put silk on your hands. So sorry, because I just swatched on my hands, but imagine it on your face. It's like your face feels like silk, and it's just, it doesn't look like it's done much, like as in produced a nice soft canvas for your next step of makeup, but once you put on your foundation or tinted moisturiser or whatever you really use on it, just, there is a difference. It applies a lot nicer, and I have noticed that my makeup does stay on for much longer when I use this, and I just don't really know what more to say about this. The only qualm I have with it is the packaging. It used to be pink. It used to be a pink packaging, and I can't remember whether you had this problem or not, but you can't tell how much you've got left in it. Like, because it's black, you can't see, and because the gel is so weightless, you can't feel it whether you've got loads of product in it left, and you don't know whether that's the weight of the packaging or... So that's the only thing, but I can't imagine you getting through this very quickly because one pump is more than enough, really. Yeah, that's all I've got to say about that. It's brilliant. I love it. The last product by Arbonne that I'm going to be talking about is the Arbonne Perfecting Liquid Foundation with SPF 15. So yeah, she gave me a whole load of samples of these because she didn't have them in my shade, as well as a bunch of the slightly darker shades, because the fronts of these are really misleading, like this one, which is actually the lightest. It's in Alabaster. It has a darker coloured that Arbonne sign. It's slightly darker, and so you think that this is actually darker than the lighter shades, than the other shades, which are in fact darker when you open them up. Now, colour match wise, it's still a little bit too dark for me. But what was really interesting was that the next two shades up were very, very similar. I've put swatches up on my blog, so if you want to see those, yeah, it will be in the information bar down below as to where to find those swatches. But yeah, as a foundation though, I think if the thing is, I think this would be perfect for those with slightly more oilier skin, because it is quite a drying foundation, more like a mattifying foundation, and if that's your skin tone, I think it's brilliant. It's just the look it gives is really, really nice. Now, I have combination skin, so in the drier patches it didn't work so well, but where I get quite a lot of, sometimes I can get more oil production, it looked really good. It just seemed to work with my skin really well and created a really nice flawless kind of look, really. So I thought this was brilliant, but for specific skin types only, I think. So yeah, that was my review on it, and if you want to see more information you can find it on my blog, and yeah, I hope that was of some use, and thanks for watching. Bye!